reasons why you should learn an instrument. This is going to be coming from a post I posted with that same question, and then people on my page replying to it. These are their answers, okay, guys? There's things to consider. Wait till the end. There's going to be some good stuff for you, okay? Let's get into it. When I was 3, I started playing drums in church. When I was 6, I was playing piano a little bit. Then when I turned 12, my dad bought himself an acoustic guitar, a classical acoustic guitar. And me and one of my brothers at the time, we would see him playing his guitar, my dad playing his guitar, and everybody kind of talked about how he's in a midlife crisis, because my dad was probably like 50 at the time. I'm the youngest of 7, so, my parents are older. So me being an introvert at the time, seeing my dad play the guitar, I didn't say anything, but what I did, I went and I took cardboard boxes and rubber bands and I made myself a guitar. And it actually worked. I love experimenting with, like, the tighter the rubber band, the higher the pitch, and the looser it is, the lower the pitch, and all that kind of stuff, and the sound coming out of the box. It was amazing. I wish I still had that, but I don't. After my dad saw me make the cardboard box and stuff, and he just eventually gave me his guitar because he saw I was interested in it. I would even sneak in his office and play. I never told him that, but I would sneak in the office and kind of see the strings and play and look how I watched videos of how to play. So I kind of knew how to play guitar before I started playing it. And so when he gave me his guitar, we both started taking guitar lessons. I played his guitar. He bought himself another guitar. I was learning guitar. I started playing guitar like a bass. I was at church. I was playing the bass because bass plays what isn't there. And it's that foundation of the music. There's no bass, something's missing, man. And that I felt that when I was playing at church. I'm like, something's missing. And so I would play the guitar like a bass. And eventually I came home from school one day and my dad bought me a bass. I saw a bass leaning against a box, which is the amplifiers and stuff like that. After that, I began giving bass guitar lessons to a church member. And I was making like maybe $20 a week. And I was 13, 14 years old. So I saved up for my first electric guitar because I had 2 acoustic guitars and then a bass guitar. And then I saved up, got me an electric guitar. When I got an electric guitar, I got called to play at House of Blues Gospel Brunch when I was 14 years old. Great experience there for about 6, 7 years. Great experience. It was fun. I met mentors. I didn't go to school for music. My school was mentors, playing on stage. I would learn songs on stage. I'm not telling everybody to learn songs on stage, but everyone's experience is different. Backstage or during our breaks, I would sit down and talk to some of my mentors. It was amazing. They would just teach me stuff, man, and hanging out with people older than me and better than me in music helped me become better. And that's kind of where I started. So the reason I learned an instrument, I started when I was a toddler. I was 3, the infant, toddler, whatever. And nobody forced me. I was sitting at church waiting for the drummer to die so I could play the drums, Oh, he's still alive, don't worry. So I made a post of asking, if you were to learn an instrument, why would you want to learn? And these are going to be people's comments and responses. Okay, 1. Reason to learn an instrument, someone said, culture and their grand uncle. Now, I know I'm old school. I wrote it down. I didn't save it on my phone. I wrote it down. So culture and grand uncle. Culture's so big, man, with music and everything. It's cool. My grandfather on my mom's side, he would play guitar a little bit. I actually still have his guitars. I may show it to you guys. So let me grab my grandfather's guitar real quick. Okay. All right, so here it is. It's pretty cool, right? Look at all those knobs. The way I cannot figure out what brand this is, I personally feel like he made this himself. You see how, man, got the 3 different pickups, 2 knobs for each pickup, the whammy bar, still in tune, just like I left it like 7 years ago. This guitar is probably older than me and you combined. Let me plug it in for you guys. It's a little dirty. Got a radio in it. I hurt myself today to see if I can feel. I focus on the pain, the only thing that's real. She still works. See the wire hanging out? Yeah, I feel like he made this 100 years ago, but probably not. I'll figure out the history with it. But he gave me an amplifier. You can probably see it down there behind that bass, like a little PV. Gave me some guitars and stuff, and I could play certain things. So he kind of helped out a little bit. All right, to be a master of instruments. That was the second one. Another reason to learn an instrument, to be a master of instruments. That quote that says, a jack of all trades, master of none. The other half of that quote is oftentimes better than the master of one. You can master an instrument. I play multiple instruments. I can't say I'm a master at all of them. You know, a lot of people will say, yeah, Jordan's great. You're only as good as what people say, you know, because it's the opinions of society. Your craft, you dig into it, you work at it, but, you know, until somebody says, oh, that's good or that's bad, that sucks, you just do what you do. Somebody said that they've always been interested in learning piano because of Canon D. Who the heck is Canon D? Hey Siri, Who is Canon D?
Pachelbel's canon is an accompanied canon by the German Baroque composer Johann Pachelbel. The canon was originally scored for 3 violins and basso continuo and paired with a gigue.
I guess I should know that was a song. You know, I should probably edit this out. Canon in D. Okay, that's what you guys were trying to say. Like Canon D. Okay, anyway, my other one is hyped up by family members. Hey, man, family encourages you to do certain things. I go for it. Try it out. You know, people get lost in trying to get to an end goal. Enjoy the process now. Act on that idea, and then more ideas will come as you go. If you don't act on that first idea, you just kind of sit still. Well, nothing's going to happen. Everything's going to stay at potential. The next reason to learn an instrument, next big pianist. Okay? Next one would be something fun to do. Music is fun. Learning instruments is fun. The people that make it not fun don't know how to be free in music, man, and just chill out. Just have fun. Other one is to expand one's musical knowledge. That's good. Someone says, I love music. Another one says, learning music has become peaceful while practicing. It's no longer difficult and turned fun. As I'm on stage, I try to make sure I learn the material to the point where I don't have to think about it, so it can be fun. So I dislike reading music and playing. Like I'll do it because I'm a musician, you know, it's work, it's fun, you're with the right people, but it's better when you don't have to read music. For me, this is my opinion. When I don't have to read music and look at the charts, I can look around at musicians, look at the audience, interact while I'm playing. I don't have to stare at a sheet the whole time. So yeah, when you know your stuff, it becomes fun. You don't have to think about what you're going to say next in music. Imagine having a conversation with someone and they're trying to figure out their next word every sentence. They're like, TH makes the other day. Like, no, you just speak. You have fun with it. Number 10, music is another form of art. Oh, indeed. And one of my mentors told me, he said, there's an art behind everything that we do. Everything that we do, there's art behind it, how it works, the beauty behind it, the colors of it, the sound of it, the sight of it, the feel of it, the taste of it. There's an art behind everything. I'm going to study that more, though, the art behind everything, you know. It's a pretty good concept because you could confuse art with theory. It's always been a goal for me. Do it. Just learn an instrument, buy the instrument, start playing it, or whatever instrument that is. Someone else says I love music. Number 12. 13, I'm trying to be like you. What? I don't remember who said this, but it's cliche to say be yourself, although it's real. You know, you're already yourself, so embrace it and better yourself. A lot of people get caught up in that ego as a musician and trying to look like someone else. You're already you, so all you have to do is enhance you. You have to get to know you and enhance yourself. Number 14, music is the gateway to the soul. All is expressed through sound. The soul is three things. Your soul is your mind, your emotions, and your will. The gateway to your soul is your eyes, your ears. You know, that what you see, it enters into your mind, your emotions, and affects your willpower. What you see, what you hear, what you smell, taste, touch, your senses are the gateway to your soul. And music enters into that gate, the ear gates. I feel like that's kind of what you're saying or trying to say. Music is the gateway to the soul, expressed through sound. It enters the gate. Some people's souls are consumed by music or consumed by whatever art they do, which can be dangerous, actually. Now, I'm going to tell you the reason why I think you should learn an instrument. An instrument is a tool. You can learn music without an instrument, and you can learn an instrument without learning music. So, reasons to learn an instrument, just how everybody has their different answers. A lot of people say they love music. No one said it's because I like instruments. Nobody said that. It's because they love what they can do with the instrument, with the tool. So reasons to learn, yeah, your family inspires you to. You see someone else playing and performing and it inspires you to do so. All I would say is make sure, you have a good heart while you're doing it. Have good intentions, good direction. It doesn't matter what you do. If you're selfish and you're doing it, it's not going to be well. It's not going to be done right, It's not going to feel good. It's not going to feel right if you're selfish. If you're truly walking in love and kindness, gentleness, joy, having peace and patience, being kind to everyone, then no matter what you do, it'll be good, because what you're going to do is good because you're going to be walking in love and in kindness and in peace and in patience and joy. Try not to get caught up into like, oh, well, if I learn this instrument, I can make millions of dollars. Man, listen, that's not how it works at all. Your average musician will probably make about $35,000 to $45,000 a year who's gigging locally. Now, thank the Lord I'm not average, and not to talk down on anybody, that's just how that works. I play multiple instruments, and so that gives me more work and puts me on a higher demand. And honestly, it's really the grace of God. I didn't ask for stuff to happen. I'm just like, Lord, whatever, let's do it. There were seasons where I'm like, Lord, I want more money. During year 2020 with COVID and stuff like that, that's probably when I doubted music and arts and stuff like that. I was about to go a totally different direction. That's probably another video. But remember, learning an instrument does not mean you're learning music, and you can learn music without learning an instrument. The question was reasons to learn an instrument. Expand your mind. Be blessed.